Good morning, Flosstube world. Today is Saturday, February 4th.
Or
We just wanted to welcome you to our channel this morning. I'm Mom, Shelly,
I'm the son, Michael.
and we're just really happy that you're with us this morning. Um, First, we just like to start off. I've known 2 weeks ago, if you watched Michael, who did a great job by himself. I was in the hospital, as he said. So I'm still not 100%, but I'm a lot better. So I really would like to thank everybody that reached out to me through our channel and just through Instagram and some private messaging. It really, really meant a lot. I had to sit in the hospital over the weekend until they could start testing on Monday. I had testing, and then Tuesday I got to come home. So that was good. So, like 5 days there. And I tried to do some stitching, but they had the IV right in my wrist of my stitching hand. So that was a little challenging. So I really didn't get a whole lot of stitching done in the hospital, but because there was a lot of sitting around over the weekend. But again, I just want to thank everybody. That really did mean a lot to me, that so many people reached out. I really appreciate that. And just kudos to Michael. I thought he did a great job
All
doing
that
the
matters
video
is
by
your back.
himself. Uh-huh.
All that matters is your back.
So we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're famous for our weather. We do weather first. It's very cold here in New York in the southern tier at the Pennsylvania state line. This morning it is -4. It's supposed to be 26 degrees today, so we'll see how that goes. So it's very, very cold. Um, so I'm hoping, and of course, Phil saw his shadow, so that means we have 6 more weeks of winter. But it is very, very cold today. So tomorrow's supposed to warm up for us. So not sure how Indiana's doing though.
Here just south of Indianapolis, we are sitting at 22 with a wind chill of 9. This is cold.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're definitely
cold.
getting a cold snap. Very, very cold. Um, so we sort of gave my little life update from being in the hospital and just been back to work. So I think Michael's pretty much the same. He's been working, busy working. So that's pretty much what's going on with us. We don't really do a whole lot in the winter time. Um, and my husband's been traveling a lot for work, so he's not been home too much either. All right, so you're here to hear about our stitching. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to talk about is I have a finish. Thanks to WIPCO in January, I had the Christmas list by the Silver Creek Sampler. I have finished it. So I'm going to kind of just roll it all the way because so here is my finish.
It turned out really good.
Isn't it pretty? So I finished this. I actually did a thread conversion. I didn't use the called for. I belong to the Color and Cotton thread club. So I converted all of my threads to color and cotton. So if there's anybody that would like to know what conversion that I used um, for the color and cotton threads, just drop me a note in the comments or email us, and I will be happy to share that with you. It was really fun just trying to convert the colors and having just some different colors. And I'm planning to finish that on like a sled. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's and see if I can find or something online, just a cute little sled that I can finish that on. So I'm really excited that I got that done and completed one of my WIPGO squares. So yay. So that is the finish. And I don't think, Michael, you have any, right?
I do not.
Okay. And then we have whips, of course. Haven't gotten a whole lot done in the last 2 weeks, but with WIPGO, so I'm with the new WIPGO numbers for February. My WIPGO that I'm working on right now is the calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives. I had joined that club when Fat Quarter Shop did it, and I just haven't worked on them. So this is great to have it on my WIPGO. So my WIPGO number 7 is to do the December and January month. So I have December. I'm working on December. And let me take this package. I meant to do that earlier. So this is what I'm working on is December. I have the little ornament already done, which I think I've already showed, but this is December.
That's cute.
And this is how far I have gotten so far.
Nice.
So it's getting there. So I'm working on the little reindeer. And then for January, so my square, I said I was going to do 2 of them. So hopefully I can get 2 of them done. And then my other squares are going to be, hold on a second. I want like to open this, but I can't get it open. So, and then this is the January one that I'd like to get done as well. And then that's the little ornament.
Oh, that's cute.
And then my other squares are embroider guild related. So I have a crewel piece, a crewel embroidery piece, and one by Catherine Theron that is called Amazing Grace, which has a ton of specialty stitches. And it was a class a couple years ago I took that I'd really like to make some progress on. So I started on the border. Well, I got around the border and it didn't meet. So you know how that is. So I got to figure out, I'm going to work on it this weekend because it was my goal was just 10 hours on it. So I might work on that this weekend a little bit and try to figure out where I'm off um, on the border so that I can start doing all of the fill-in and everything. It's really a pretty piece. So at our next video, I'll show those for anyone that's interested in the crewel or the specialty stitches project. Um, so Michael, I know you have a couple whips too.
Yeah. So let me do my WIPGO update. Why not? Here. I have officially finished 2 spots.
Yay.
Um, so my next 2 for February is I am going to be starting, let's see. Yes, I'm going to be starting the Lugia um Pokemon project for my friend Scott um at some point, hopefully here soon. Um and then I'm also gonna be starting the my other squares to start the Beauty and the Beast project for
Hmm.
my sister-in-law. So um so that those will be fun.
Yeah, that Beauty and the Beast is going to be really cute. She's going to love it. It's
Yeah,
really nice. Yeah. Well, great. So do you want to show your whips you've worked on the last 2 weeks?
sure. Um so I just started up the last few days. Everyone knows I've been working on this project for my mother-in-law. Um, so I've gotten some more done on it. Got some of the jar in there. So it's this this one when I'm
It's
working
really
on it,
pretty.
it goes pretty quick.
Hmm.
So
That's going to be really
but
pretty.
yeah,
She's going to love it.
yeah.
I love it. It's really nice. You're doing a great job.
And then I worked on Snow White some more since the last video. Um, so I've made some progress on it.
I'll pull it up just a little bit. There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh wow. That like waterfall is really coming to life too in the trees. Trees look beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, Michael. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm about I'd say probably a little over 2/3 of the way done with the first page now. So
Oh, that's great.
yeah,
Wonderful. Great.
I'm definitely gonna get a good amount of it done this year. I'm hoping.
hmm Well, and that's on your WIPGO board, and that's what it's for, WIPGO, to help us, like, especially on our huge projects. And you do so many full coverage that that's really, helpful. Can you hear my cat meowing at the door? Does anybody hear that? She's very unhappy. I have the door closed. Um, okay, so we're going to go on. I don't have any new starts. Do you have any new starts, Michael?
I do not.
Okay. And I do have some haul, just a couple, and it's just clubs that I belong to. So I haven't done too much this time. So I started with the Garan Stitchery Fabric of the Month Club this year. And I got my first piece, which is by um, Atomic Ranch Fabrics. And the first one I got is Freeze. It's Frieze. And I got the 18 count Ada. I wanted to build up my 18 count because I do like that. So it was the fabric I just got. Can you see the modeling in it? Isn't it pretty?
Well, that's pretty.
So I thought that would be really pretty for like one of my Mirabilias, my littler ones, which would be really pretty. And then the color in cotton this month is I get the 28 count cast shell linen, and I got Snowy Pine, which I love. I think a Christmas one on this would just be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that gorgeous? It's just that lightly modeled, just a really pretty, like, I call it like a sage green, maybe, just super, super pretty. I love it. I think it's so pretty.
Yeah.
And then I also get 10 of their threads a month. I get 5 primitive and 5 colors. So here is, let me just try to put a few of these together. They're really, really pretty. They've got some like Valentine's Day titles like Candy Hearts, and just really, really pretty. So here's a few of these.
Oh,
Aren't they
those are
just really
pretty.
pretty? The pinks, pretty Valentine, like great for some Valentine smalls. And then here's a few of the primitives, which are some blues and reds and a gray, and they're just as pretty too.
Oh,
I
those are
really, really
great. I
like
like that
those.
blue.
Yeah. hmm I just love their colors. Absolutely love their threads. Um, so that was all my haul. Didn't have too much, just that. And then I've also joined the Fortnite Fabrics fabric of the month as well. And so, but I don't think theirs start till next month. So when I get that, I'll let you know. And this year it's like a fabric. I've just joined a couple fabric clubs, and just to start stashing fabric, and just to get a better variety for me. So I'm super excited about that. Um, so really our video is not going to be super long today just because of the past 2 weeks, but our plans are that my plans for the next 2 weeks is to work on my calendar crates and my 2 embroider guild projects. One was 10 hours, one's a finish. Try to put some more time into them, and I'll show you guys next week. Um, so that's pretty much what's going to be going on for me here. And Michael, what's your plans for the next 2 weeks?
So my plans for the next 2 weeks. I guess in a way I kind of talked about it with the WIPGO board. So I'm going to my first priority is to get the Be a Light project done for my mother-in-law.
Mhm.
So that's really close to being finished. Um, and then I'm going to be working on starting Beauty and the Beast and Lugia, and work on each of those for 5 days. Um, and then as well, work on finding a small pattern for February designer focus and um, do that start hopefully working on that as well.
Oh,
So,
that'll be great. Yeah, there's some new starts, and that'll be neat. And then you also have the 75,000 stitch challenge that you have a Facebook page for that
Yes.
some of us have
Um,
joined.
so I'm a little behind than everybody else. Um, all the wonderful veteran ladies are kicking my royal butt. Um,
Well, some of us have a bit more time. It depends on your
this
time
this
and
is
if you're
true.
retired or if you're working or, yeah. And stitching should be fun. It shouldn't be a job. It should be
Yeah.
fun.
So as of last night, I am at 4,518 stitches.
That's
I'm
great.
behind.
Yeah, because really to meet your 75,000, you've got to probably get about 6,000 a month, I think. But, there's times like I explained to Michael before, say you don't get much stitching in the week, but you're home all weekend and you want to stitch all weekend, you can really gather up some stitches then. Um, so do you want to hear how many I have?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I have 10,155. So I know, Michael. So, but it's okay. It's not a race and it's just for fun. It's fun to see where we can get to, how many you can do for the year. I just think it's going to be fun. And we've got some great people in that group. One of our embroider guild ladies is in the group. And it's just going to be fun. It's just fun. And to see what everybody's stitching on. I've seen some patterns like, well, I might need to get those. I like those too. So it's been fun to see what everybody's
And
stitching on, what they're doing. So yeah, it's a great
and
time. If you'd like to
and
join us, it would be great.
shout out to Ginger. She's from our ultimate cross stitching group. Um, man, that lady, she can stitch.
Mhm. She's got some beautiful projects, just beautiful. So yeah, so it's been fun and I hope, and I know a lot of people don't count. It's pretty, I don't mind counting, after I do like a little section, I just count them real quick. And, a lot of times your little square you do might be 100 stitches. So that's pretty easy to calculate. But yeah, so it's been really just a fun thing. And I know Michael's really enjoying it. And so he gives out a little like this little cute little badge and for us that got to 5,000 and so it's
Yeah,
just fun. And I'm really
yeah,
excited that Michael is doing this. It's just great.
I got work on creating some 10,000 stitch badges.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, because I made it. Me, mom.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I
So
see you over there.
yeah, I know. So then the other exciting news that we have is we're so excited. We're not really concentrating on how many subscribers we get. We're just, Michael and I are doing this for fun, something that him and I can do together because we don't live in the same state and we're very close as mom and son.
Hmm.
We were in this, we, our husband was in the service, so we did, yeah, we're very tight. We were always together. We did everything together. And it's just great that we can do this together and just have fun, and just get here to chit chat. A lot of times we do our video, then we shut down the videotaping and we just keep talking for another hour. So it's really nice. Um, so we got to 103 subscribers, which we were just blown away by. And thank you so much for everybody that is just continuing to watch, continuing to come back to see us.
Yes, thank
It
you.
really means a lot. So we had said we were going to do a little giveaway at 100. So we made it to 103. So we are going to give away a $25 gift certificate to Garon Stitchery and wanted so we've been talking about like how we want to do that because I've seen how other floss tubers kind of just give a word. So since Valentine's Day is coming up, Michael would like you to put in the comments a comment with the word heart, HEART. And you must be over 18. You must be a subscriber to win. And then we will do the YouTube generator off the word and do that for our next video in 2 weeks and let you know who won. So I was excited to see the comments and how you come up with the word in a sentence, or just the word would be fine. So we're super excited. So again, thank you so much for watching us and just watching our journey while we have a great time stitching together and everything. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. Um, and go ahead and leave us comments or questions or anything. We'd love to answer them. We've done that once or twice before, and it's been really fun. Um, so I think we're going to go ahead and close out. Like I said, we just didn't really have a whole lot this week with me being in the
Yeah.
hospital and such. So Michael's been working, and retail's been pretty busy for him. So
Yep.
again, I'm Shelly,
I'm Michael, and we're out.
and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.